guys, welcome back to my YouTube video for yet another skincare review. Today we are going to be looking at Clinique's Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. As someone who really loves the Moisture Surge range, it's actually quite weird that I've never really tried out the overnight mask. I had felt it on the back of my hand a couple of times, but it was just never really a product that I spent a great deal of time looking into. To be honest, I don't think I've ever used an overnight mask. So I thought that I would try this one out, and I thought that you might like to see it too. If you're new to my channel, I just wanted to say a quick hello. My name is Amy. I make 2 to 3 new videos a week, and quite a lot of them are these kind of beauty review style videos where if you're watching, I always assume it's because you're interested in learning about the product or figuring out whether that product is worth your money. So I will always make sure to go through everything that you might need to know about the product. So we are going to be looking at what Clinique claims the product does, how that matches up to my experience of the product. We'll be talking about the ingredients. I'm going to show you my first impressions and what my impressions were over time. Hopefully that will give you all of the information you need. If you do enjoy this video or if you find it useful, it really helps me if you would give it a thumbs up. Just helps me to figure out what to make more of. And lastly, I am certainly not an expert. All I can do is share my own personal experience of this product. So if you have tried it and if you have an experience that you wouldn't mind sharing, whether it's the same as mine or different, I would absolutely love it if you would leave it in the comments down below so we can all scroll down and learn together. And with that being said, let's crack on. So the Moisture Surge Overnight Mask is obviously a part of the Moisture Surge range, which is one of Clinique's most popular ranges. It's certainly my favourite, and I don't really know why I've never tried it before, but that changes now. They describe this as a moisture mask that instantly hydrates and moisturises. It's suitable for all skin types, and as with all Clinique products, it is allergy tested and fragrance free. In terms of pricing, it costs £33 for an 100ml bottle. It just comes in the one size, like ready for purchase. But I actually got this small sample in the Clinique advent calendar this year. So I thought that I would try this out for now, and then if I like it enough, I will buy the full size version. This is 7ml, just so you can kind of scale that up to 100. It's like more than 10 times the amount of this. There are no specific instructions for how to apply this online, but from what I gather, you basically just do your normal nightly skincare routine and then apply this like a thick moisturiser once a week-ish, or when your skin needs it. So just to quickly talk about the Moisture Surge Moisturiser, the kind of key technology behind that is that it strengthens your skin's moisture barrier, and they say that it builds a water reservoir within your skin, but basically it has ingredients in it that enable your skin to hold on to hydration a lot better. So while they do hydrate your skin, the kind of main thing that sets that moisturiser apart from other moisturisers on the market is that it keeps your skin hydrated for a longer period of time, because rather than just kind of applying moisturiser topically, it kind of fosters more of an internal hydration kind of system within your skin. And from what I can gather, the mask is designed to do exactly the same. So I just wanted to talk you through a few of the ingredients that help with that. So first of all, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, but it contains muru butter, which is an anti-inflammatory, and it helps with irritability and sensitivity in the skin. And it also helps to seal the moisture in. When I was researching it, I read online that it is really good for healing skin as well. So maybe it would be a good way to go if you maybe have really dry skin and you have a little bit of sort of cracked skin that you need healing. I think that kind of ingredient could probably help with that. It also contains shea butter and mango butter, so it's going to be quite a heavy product, which is very different from the original Moisture Surge, but also it is what I would expect from an overnight mask. But I did read a few of the reviews online, and it seems that for people with particularly acne prone skin, the kind of buttery, heavier elements of this overnight mask might not work so well. But as always, I can't speak for everybody. That was just a small handful of a sea of very good reviews. Other ingredients include activated aloe water, which helps your skin to hold on to hydration, and algae and a bunch of other antioxidants as well. So my main concern before trying this out was how heavy I thought it would be. I veer on the more oily side in terms of my skin type. I would say that I'm combination oily, and so I'm always a little bit hesitant to put really heavy moisturisers on, but I do like to look glowy, so I thought I'd give it a go anyway. So I'm going to pass you over to past me trying this out for the first time. Good evening everyone. I never understand why this light makes me so pink. I'm sorry about that. I promise I'm a normal colour in real life. It's evening, as you can probably tell. So I'm going to be trying the Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. I'm really excited. This is one of the only Moisture Surge products that I have genuinely like never even put on my skin. I just saw a spider, I thought, but it wasn't a spider, it's just like a bit of fluff. So all this says on the back is that it's for all skin types. Obviously I will do some research when I actually make the video, but I quite like to go into these things blind where I can, because it means that I make genuine observations rather than like looking out for things that I'm already expecting, if that makes sense. So obviously this is just a sample size. I remember that the overnight mask is actually quite big, the bottle that you get, so that's nice. And yeah, we're just going to pop it on. My understanding of this is basically that it's like a really thick moisturiser that obviously you just put all over your face, and then you really, ooh, that is really nice and creamy. That feels really lovely. On first impressions, it does feel quite, what is that word? Oily feels like the wrong word, but it definitely has left quite like an, yeah, I guess an oily kind of residue over the skin, but to a certain extent that is what I would expect of an overnight mask. So yeah, I'm off to bed now and I will check back in with you in the morning and we will see if my skin is feeling nice and soft. I'm expecting it to, because as I will have already said, I assume, in this video, Moisture Surge is like maybe my favourite moisturiser ever, so I'm expecting great things. I hope I'm right. Good morning. Here is my skin. Obviously my skin has a lot of imperfections, as it always does, but I think that you can definitely tell that it is like more plump, more hydrated. I would compare this to after I've had a facial, like a professional facial, maybe a couple of days after, like maybe not the next morning, because normally I would say that I'm like, I look like I've got a new face the next morning, but maybe the morning after that, like it's doing its job, everything's healthy, everything's hydrated. That's how this feels, and I think that's how it looks as well. I keep looking in the viewfinder just to kind of confirm what I'm saying. Let me look in the mirror instead. My concern when I was going to bed was because it was really sticky, that I would wake up and feel like my skin had kind of been clogged up, but that isn't the case at all. I have just woken up and it feels completely hydrated, which is the ideal outcome really, isn't it? I actually read some reviews this morning just to kind of see what people were feeling about it, and a lot of people said that it made their makeup go on smoother than normal, so I'm gonna try that now, see how I get on. I think it did go on better, you know. As you can see, I think the makeup is just sitting really nicely today. There are no kind of dry patches for it to cling to. I've got this spot here that my makeup has been really clinging to because it's basically scabbed over, so it's really dry skin, but that hasn't happened today. You can obviously see where it is, but that's because of the discoloration under my foundation rather than because the foundation is clinging to the dry skin. So yeah, I'm really impressed. I just feel like it looks very kind of glowy, very natural. I think it's done a really good job. So what do you think? I really liked the product a lot more than I thought I was going to be honest with you. I don't know why I've never used an overnight mask before. I will definitely I'll be using this up, and then I will be repurchasing the full size, because I just think, particularly at the moment, I feel really tired and run down, and I just think this has given me a little bit of a boost, which is just nice. It's nice to wake up and look in the mirror in the morning and not think that I look grey, you know? It didn't feel sticky at all when I woke up. My makeup applied really smoothly kind of on top of it, and I'm just a really big fan. Which I feel like is not surprising because I do love Moisture Surge, although I don't love the Moisture Surge eye cream, so maybe luck of the draw. As I said at the beginning of the video, if you've tried this product, please leave your experience down in the comments so that we can all scroll down, have a look and learn together. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or if you found it useful. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more from me and more videos like this one. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you, well actually I will see you tomorrow because I'm doing a video every day throughout December.